1 2 1 2 1 1 2. Testing. All right, should be working now. Markets are open. Let's do this. All right. So, let's have a look. Hey, what's going on? Morning, Zel. What's up? Yeah, just starting out. What you're looking at is obviously SPY. It's just cruising along. Gaps up quite a bit actually, 357 to 365 is almost. It's almost $10, $8 gap up. So let's see if it starts to hold that. Oh, nice. Good. Have you taken? Wow, look at this. Roblox. Let's have a look at Roblox. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Definitely. Look at that. Ooh. Nice. This is like pre-market haven, isn't it? Especially things like Roblox. Yeah, you gotta catch early. Really nice. Since 8:30, it just started and never looked back. It starts to go. I mean, the way it's going for now, it's not really sort of parabolic. It's gone and done its really sort of stable move up. So I would say there might be some more room on it, but do expect a little bit of a retracement coming in with this kind of gap. So that's what I'm thinking. What's up, Zell? How's it going? How's the weekend? You've been all right? As you might have guessed, I'm still not 100%, but getting there slowly. Hold on. So, yeah, so the plan for coming to pre-market trading and trading more hours and streaming more hours is basically halted a little bit. Not by much, maybe a week or two, because as you know, first of all, look at that. It still keeps going, man. Dude, yeah, man, it's kids. My little one's going to the nursery as well. He's bringing a few gifts for us from the nursery, and also the big one is going high school, and obviously he's bringing some from the schools. The thing is, when I catch it properly. When they catch it, it's like a day or two, and that's it. Which I would rather have it this way than the other way around. So, unfortunately, that's the case. Anyways, let's try our. Let's see if it works. I believe I'm streaming on Twitch as well. I don't know how, if I have any views on it or not. Viewers. I'm just trying it out. Yeah, I got the short end of the stick, man. Let's have a look. At the moment, I'm not looking for anything until things settle down. Maybe 10-15 minutes. Monday, so we have to be careful. Let's have a look at our list of stocks that we're watching. So basically, iLag was, I think it went crazy. Beautiful short sellers haven on Friday. Look at that. Just beautiful. Oh man. And also obviously, you know, momentum traders. Look at this thing. 1, 2, 3. So many hold fest basically. And today is just about to give up. Yeah, I think that's done. I'm not gonna put that anywhere on my thingy. Imra. Which one? What's the name? What do you mean? Twitch? All right, this one, Friday gaps up and does the same thing, but slightly different. Stays strong, ends up strong as well, but then it's gapping down. So I'm thinking today might be, is this a fade off or is it gonna hold? If the lows of yesterday, Friday's hold, 330 holds, this might actually have a curl back up and it starts to run for the second day, because the difference between this and iLag is quite a bit. It actually closed very strong, right? iLag just gave up midday on Friday. So this, if anything, if I was looking for longs, as long as this 330 holds, I'll be looking on this one, IMRA. Let's put that. It's YB Trading, I believe. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So, copy. We can always copy and paste, right? This is the Twitch. You can check it out whether it works or not. I believe it should be working. I don't know about the chat system though. Right. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's look at task at hand. This is already slow and it seems like it wants to take out the low. So I'm feeling a bit short biased on IMRA, IMRA. So what's up? How's it going, man? Walt. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, welcome. We're just looking at the stocks that I'm watching today. And if there is an opportunity, I'm going to call it as I take the trades. I usually do that. I'll try to sort of give you my thought process on the trade. And, oh, right, Zell. Cool, cool. Volt. Kalas. Okay. Nice. Volt. Nice name. Yeah, I mean, Twitch, I realize that, there are platforms that can do that, multi-stream. So why not? If it's not sort of crashing my stream, why not? I might even consider Facebook as well. So slowly, as I said, we'll have to get to multiple instances of streaming platforms. TikTok, man. Look, if I go TikTok, my son is gonna like bully me because I've been bullying him with the TikTok. So he's gonna fire all the built up revenge comebacks on me. So I don't know. Yeah. On a serious note, yes, TikTok is one of the things that are really sort of, I think I would rather go with TikTok than Facebook, to be honest. So yeah, definitely. And TikTok is one of those that I need to pay attention to a lot for content. So for example, we can if we trade something and if there is a lesson to be learned from that trade, then I can just make a short video out of it and put it on TikTok and just put it, instead of putting it on YouTube, just put it on TikTok. Actually, put it on YouTube Shorts and TikTok and make it very, very short. Like just make it like, oh, here's the trade. Why did I take it? And this is what happened. I think people will appreciate that. And then if they like what they see, they can come back for the main stream, which goes through much in depth of those trades. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunately that is the real world we are living in. A lot of people get attracted by the dollar amount, but I'm still gonna stick to what I mentioned before. I'm never gonna, on my channels, I'm not gonna put dollar amounts because that's just giving the wrong, what do you call that? I mean, wrong motivation, wrong inspiration. So I'm just gonna stick to with R's. And if they need some help with what I'm talking about, then I can get them to, you know, join us and I'll explain it. Yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah, today we traded this, and this is how it went. There's a lot to talk about, man. Every day we could actually make a few short videos easily with the content that we have. Honestly, it's just I don't lack any content. I just need that that time, man. That time at hand. Yeah. And also, as I mentioned, Zell, I'm waiting for my little one to stay in the nursery for the whole day. And once that happens, we got a lot of work to do, man. I've got a lot of catching up to do with everything. Really a lot of things. So it's going to be full on. There's no rest after that. So I'm really looking forward to that. ATXI basically looks kind of interesting. Friday gapped up, trying to pick up some attention, which it did. ATXI might not be a bad thing. It's still looking strong today as well. So I'm going to keep an eye on ATXI as well. It is a previous runner, for sure. ATXI. Yeah, Roblox definitely still going strong, as I mentioned. There is more room on it. Because the fact that it was going very, you know, stable, the trend really sort of looked like it wants to stay strong, you know? What you want to be afraid of is if this was really like, especially right at the end, before the open, it went parabolic. That's when you want to be actually staying away from it. So this is actually looking good. VWAP could be a trade here. But it also could mean that there's a lot of, it's very overcrowded. It's too overcrowded. So that means you will have to leave a huge amount of space for your trade to work, right? So, so this is at the moment this is my level. I don't see anything else apart from 41. 41s are a big level, as well as 40, just over 42s. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. If it starts to climb back up, this will be a really nice flag pattern. And once it does that, then, you know, we can just start to look for some longs on over 42. But it's trying to, now is, hopefully this is not giving up. If it is, volume is rising, it's giving up. Yeah, this is the bigger retracement. We might be seeing a bigger retracement coming in on Roblox. All right, either way, guys, it's going to be interesting. I'm just going to say. So, yeah. So on the long side, I'm looking for 42 to break, and then after that, we'll see. And then short side as well. I don't mind taking shorts as long as it's staying under the VWAP. But I'm not going to be expecting too much from it for the short side, as well as the longs. Because it's already done quite a bit of a move. And from these kind of moves, up moves, we might not see a lot of huge, you know, potential to the downside, because they're usually with much stronger catalyst that holds the stock up. So I'd rather trade it long later on. Yeah, that this candle you're talking about. Yep. So I didn't share anything on the Discord or anything. If you want, you can just you know, share the link with Discord on YouTube for YouTube. I'm not too worried about Twitch at the moment. I don't know how to promote it, but I'll at the moment I'll concentrate on the YouTube. All right, let's have a look. ATXI index. Okay, that's not there. No USB. Okay, let's have a look at USB. Yeah, USB is already given up. It was a nice little trade on USB, by the way, for a possible short under 43.50. Beautiful, actually. Really, really nice. This is my ideal. I was looking at it. This was on my watch list, Dell, and you know, I'm all over these kind of trades, right? Look at this. I'm not gonna go through too much detail, but look at that, and then you've got that. So yeah, this would have been the ideal trade for the day. 43.50s under 43.50s. I might have taken it before it, knowing me. Probably taken it before, but I might have added on the under 43.50. So yeah, that would have been a really nice trade. And this one has potential to go at least 42.80s, under 43s, maybe even more. So, yep. Okay. I'll keep that just in case, because we might have some more opportunities on that later during the week. So USB goes on the watch list. ATXI. ATXI is just not really going for it. So, and the volume is really dying down. So I'm thinking I'm just going to wait up until it starts to break either way. So it has to break 330s for me to be interested in shorts, which I will not trade shorts. Too much to risk for a really, low profit. But the long side 376 breaks, then definitely I can be serious on that. So let me know if it breaks 375, 376s, ATXI. To be honest, volume profile, I just put it because you looked at it, and I don't really look at it so much, because I look at it like, for example, here, as you can see, look at this. Like, there are, potential for it. Look at the reversal area at this point. You just use it very simply. You don't confuse it or over confuse it. When I started putting it, people were asking a lot about it, and they were just thinking that this is all that matters. No, it's not. I just put it just in case somebody looks at volume profile and they can appreciate it while on the chart. So nothing serious. This is a great area on this Oxy, but Oxy being a petroleum stock, it just does what it does. It's like banks, man. You just trade it completely differently. Technical, there is technical to it for sure, yes, because it's a stock. But I would say not as much as the other ones. Because the catalyst that runs this market is completely different. So I'm just going to leave it. But if it was something else other than Oxy, then I would have probably short right now and really risk tiny bit. We're talking 10, 15 cents on it, right? Dude, how can I do the mod thing, Zell? I don't mind, if one of you guys can help me out, that'll be great. I really would like that. I mean, MRO, for example. MRO is looking decent, decently strong. Daily looks strong. But at this point, it's in the middle of nowhere, so I'm just going to remove that. So what mod for the YouTube or for both? I need for both, right? I really like. I wanted to ask you. Oh, with the thingy on the chat. Give me an example. Yeah. Give me an example. Dude, that'd be nice actually. Hold on. So USB is still going. IMRA is. What did IMRA do? Simply. Oh, okay. All right. Let me do that. So you should receive it for both right now. My studio. Imbra just gave up. This is what I meant, guys. Look, once 330 breaks, right? 330. Look at this move. Look at that move. It's just this is why you got to pay attention to levels, right? It just at this point, like we had some sort of a hope, right? It could bounce, but then as soon as that level gives up, look at the volume that came in. Everybody piled up on it, and that was it. That the battle is just completely won by the bears. There's no way. So yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about in the beginning of the stream. I was mentioning basically 330 breaks. This is gonna go. And if it starts to reclaim back 360s high of days, or tries to attempt to take out the high of days, then yeah. But it never did that. So. Testing? Why is it testing on? Hold on a second. Live trading with okay. All right. I need to copy your name, isn't it? Is that your Zel Roti is your name? I'll do that. Wow, FNGR just basically. I was watching FNGR on the last week. ATX I gave up. ATX I gave up big time. Yeah, I'll be here for an hour or two. Depends. Sure, do that. Let me know when you come back though, yeah. I'll do the thingy mod thing for you. Let's see what you can do. ATXI is looking decent for a possible short. Again, I just don't want to take the risk of shorting this thing. Is it worth the risk and the overhead cost? Maybe not. But it's really tempting me. Let's have a look at others. Cano looks really nice, but it's already overextended to the downside. Looks nice for a possible shorts. Was the volume? Volume's died out. That's the problem. Although it's actually quite tight, the spread is quite tight. So this Cano thing is not bad. It's got huge. This is not bad for a possible short. But the problem is from the highs. I'm just gonna leave it, but it looks good. Looks good for a short Cano. To be honest, if I was watching this even before, if I was watching this pre-market, I probably wouldn't have been able to take it anywhere but here or around here. So I don't think it's a chase. If I had taken it when I said I was looking at short 786s, that would have put me 796s, 10 cents spread, 10 cents stop. So yeah, this actually would have been all right. The only thing is daily looks a bit extended to the downside. But if you look at it from a bigger picture perspective, it really isn't. So this has potential, even now, for a possible short. You need it to break that low of day. Once it does, then you have quite a bit of room. You've got 750 to worry about and then 7. So yeah, this is quite decent for a possible short, even now with the 10 cent stop. Looking good. Peggy is the one that I have been watching for quite some time now, and it produced beautiful trade right about 550s. Yeah, just under 550s. It was a beautiful trade. 15 cents stop, and yeah, it still carries on. And also, this might have more room as well, at least towards fives, maybe even more. Yeah, so this has room. So I'm going to keep that as well just in case, because I think this hasn't really sort of faded off the way I expected it to fade off. So this might curl back up and starts to hold. This is quite a strong stock. So we're going to make sure that if it starts to hold and starts to curl back up, it might go for another round to the upside. Hopefully we don't miss that. So I'm going to keep that on my watch list, Peggy. FNGR is pretty much done. Well, not really. It has more room to go down. So yeah, FNGR has more room to go down. So we could be looking at possible shorting opportunities on this one. But for today, it's too late. If it was anything on this, it probably was up here somewhere. Sorry about the coughs, guys. I'm still not 100%. APDN. No, I gotta take that off my watch. And let's have a look at this. IMUX also was one of the previous week runners, but this is what I'm looking at. Under 9 could be a possible shorting opportunity unless I missed it, which I think I might have. I was looking at just under 9 and it's just gone now. It'll be a chase of about 5 cents, which is not too bad for a possible. The stop is about 20 cents on this, more than 20 cents. Oh, it goes. There it goes. You gotta be quick on these, as soon as I looked at it, it was like, okay, this is a short around under 9, and it just went. Let's see if it does pop up. It might actually. I just don't like the volume on it, but 8.9. I might take this one. 8.9. SSR is on though. That's the problem. You gotta be careful with SSR. If you don't know what that means, it's a short sale restriction. So what you to keep it simple, when SSR is on, you can search up what SSR is and how it is activated. I'm not going to go too much into detail on that, but what it does for short sellers is they you cannot short on a market order. Simple as that. Like you can't really hit the bid to short it. You'll have to wait for the uptick. And in short or in simple, you'll have to hit the ask, and your ask has to get triggered. So basically, limit orders, right? Not market orders, to keep it simple. So when SSR is on, just to recap, you have to, if you are going to short, for the longs, it doesn't matter. For shorts, you have to hit the limit order, not the market. Market orders are not going to get filled. This is what I mean. Nice, beautiful short under 9. This has more room as well. For the whole day, this could give us nice fade off. So if you guys watching this later on, let's see what it does actually. Whether it's going to be all day fader. If it is, 8 is quite achievable on this one, honestly. Okay, so that's that. Let's try to work. There it goes. There it goes. 879s, 880s hit, 77s, and this has more room. Look at the volume coming in, right? More and more volume. Getting pushed down quite strongly. Let's have a look at dude, James, I've been drinking that thing, and trust me, I'm tired of it, man. It's like for the whole week I've been drinking that, and it's killing me. So even now, just before the stream, I finished one off. But it does help. It really helps. It's probably because of that I'm here streaming it. Otherwise, no way. Yeah, I really need it. I might top it up. Yeah, so IMUX, it definitely has more room. It would have been probably one of the better trades, except for which other ones that we were looking at for a nice short. Cana was definitely a nice one. USB also is the one I'm watching. Yeah, man. Oh, definitely. Listen, USB is curling back up. So this is what I was mentioning earlier. If it does curl back up and starts to reclaim the VWAP, keep an eye on this one, because yes, we have. I'm kind of tempted to short this. Daily looks beautiful for a short, but if it starts to hold over the VWAP, 4350 holds, and it starts to trade here somewhere, this has a potential to run. Why? Because we have a runner at hand, and this is not just a simple catalyst. This is an earnings catalyst. So that means these ones run quite a bit. But as right about now, there is I'm not going to say there's a setup. Why do I say that? Usually there will be. Let's read through this, and I might be wrong on this one, because I feel like there is a short here. But why am I not taking this short? Whereby everything is lining up with a short, right? Why am I not taking it? Well, the volume. You see, with this bounce came in, this actually looks to me as a reversal instead of a pullback, right? Look at the volume, rising volume towards the VWAP. Now it doesn't matter what it does, right? It was kind of like declining on the rejection from the VWAP. So at that point, for me, it looked like this is a new move. This is actually, we might be seeing the low of the day, and then this is a pullback, right? If the volume stays the way it is, but it's not. If volume starts to rise up, Roblox, by the way, guys, Roblox. If the volume starts to rise on the drop, then that's another move down, actually. So I'm just going to leave it if that's the case. But Roblox, Roblox over here. Look at this. This was our level. You see, this is what I was mentioning just before, just after the market open. I said I'm only gonna watch for my level, which is the trend line break today. So look at that, beautiful volume. We could have actually anticipated that. You didn't have to. Here's a good example of what you want to be looking at. You can't be placing trend lines and just expect it to work. First of all, it has to be on the right stock, which Roblox is in play, big time in play. I'm not going to go too much details, but this is the right stock to put your trend line or levels, certain levels that's being respected. I was mentioning 41, stays under 41, gives you a fake short idea under 41, right here somewhere, there. But it actually gets everybody in for the short and then starts to climb up. Now, before this candle, you should have paid attention to this candle. Look at the volume that starts to come in on this one, right? So if you're watching this trend line for a possible long, you gotta be watching what's happening before that. Is it breaking with low volume? Then don't pay attention to it. Leave it alone. If it's breaking with good volume, then maybe consider looking at this candle when it starts to open and it starts to break that candle, especially when the rising volume happens. Yep, that would have been a beautiful trade. I was watching that, but I was just looking at other things. So definitely would have been a nice trade. ATXI carries on as expected, but I didn't want to take short on it. Look at that. Yep. And Roblox just carries on. Beautiful. All right, I need to get rid of CCL. ATXI is there. Let's have a look at you. PCG. We have FNGR here. Okay. So now, 4150 on Roblox. Interesting. We've got a bit of a diversion on the Roblox move up, this move up here. So we might be seeing a pullback coming in again. Let's see what this pullback brings. If it pulls back towards the VWAP and starts to hold, yeah, there might be another opportunity on this one. If it doesn't pull back to that and it stays up here somewhere and starts to break that 42, then it's definitely strong. Yeah, as it's showing right now, the volume needs to be rising as it does that. And that might be the clue to maybe even chase it. But I'm waiting for that volume to pick up. Right. Okay, so right. So what's happening, James? You still here with us? I need to change that into. Why is it settings? Yeah. Okay, look at this. Pulls back to VWAP and actually picks up, and volume is rising. So this is a good sign for anybody who's long on it or thinking of going long. So yeah, this could have been 41.70s. Yeah. Okay, this might be a long here, guys, right about now. Roblox. Thinking of, shoot. Oh man, come on, man. I was kind of waiting for that. I missed the 4160s around that area here. 4160s. I'm not gonna chase it. Although even going with the chase size would be not as such a bad idea. I would definitely say this was a better one, 4160s, with a stop just under the VWAP, which will put you in a very tight stop. And there it goes. So that was the waiting for it to pull back. This is why, look, this is why I've read it so that I'm not taking it here. You see, a lot of people would have taken it here as they're thinking, okay, this is strong, but the price action and the volume was telling me, oh, there might be a bigger pullback, at least towards the VWAP is due, which it did, right? So now it's rising, the volume is rising. This is exactly what I was mentioning earlier. As it starts to break that 42, the volume is going to start to rise, and if that's the case, this is strong and it wants to go higher. So see what happens. There were so many opportunities on the stocks, small price stocks that I was watching. I just didn't take it because I'm holding off on trading when I'm a bit ill. I just came here just to continue the stream. Today I might not be trading a lot. Usually I would have taken these. There are opportunities, not ATXI, but which one was it? Cano. Have a look at this one. And I was actually mentioning this if you guys were here. Let's put Cano here. It just sometimes jumps to something else. Yeah, here we go. So Cano, right over here actually under, what was I saying? Right there, I was mentioning this is definitely a short, looking good for a short. The only thing was at that point, quite a bit of stretch to the downside, but then again, it actually had a decent, healthy retracement from this move, so that was perfectly fine, and it just continues to fade off. Beautiful, beautiful trade. I would have definitely taken that if I wasn't really sort of not planning on. If it was any other day, chances are that I would have taken that. All right, so this is also one of the other ones But the problem is, look at the volume. It just completely died down. I don't like that. Imra, sorry, PEGY. Nice one, man. Nice one, James. Sorry, I wasn't checking the chat up. I was just looking at other things. Nice one. Good job. Good job. Did you manage to get that level 2 setup? Did you manage to contact Colmex or? By the way, if you don't know, at the moment, right about now, I think the registration might be over, but they are actually doing the WSDT, the Colmex and TradeNet. They're both the same company anyways. WSDT, basically, I have a video on it for the last season. It's like world series of day trading competition, basically. It's a lot of traders from all over the world come and join this competition, and there's some rewards to it here and there, but the whole idea is to, if you really want to get used to their platform, that might have been an ideal scenario for you to register, and you get a week's platform play basically. I completely forgot to mention it because I wasn't really sort of well, and I wasn't planning on coming back to trading for a while. But that would have been a good thing. But yeah, if you gotta get yourself that level 2 that I mentioned. Either way, either from Colmex or some other platform. I believe Colmex or let me send out the. Hold on. You gotta do that because that is the cheapest. That's the cheapest way you will get a level 2. That's what I would say, for the moment. Now you don't have to trade with them, but using the level 2 will benefit a lot. Where's my? Sorry about that. Okay, I'm trying to find the link for you. I did send it to you, I believe. Oasis. No, I didn't think. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on the Discord. By the way, Oasis Vault is Zell. He's coming from Twitch. We are actually streaming on Twitch as well. Peggy looks interesting for a short, by the way. PEGY. Yeah, Colmex. Yeah, Colmex. If I was like back in my comfortable position where I'm making videos and everything, I would have made another video on this competition again. It's just a good sort of like good playtime, because trading is serious enough, and these kind of competition really sort of helps motivate things. Like it really helps me. So I like to join these kind of competition, although I I kind of mess it up the first. I've had some really decent success with the competition, but what I do is I don't settle for number 11, number 10, number 7s. I settle for the top 3, right? So what happened in the last in the last one last competition was the first day I was really decently up, um, possibly in the top, I think top 20s, top 20, yeah. And then the second day I was in top 10, top 11, something like that. Third day I was definitely top 10. And then because the fourth day I had to push myself to get to top 3, I just I just broke the rules. So yeah, it's just brings out the competitions in me, competitor in me. So we'll see. I've registered myself for the WSDT. Hopefully, we'll get something out of it. If not, it's gonna be fun week ahead. It starts actually tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, it starts tomorrow. Yes, it starts tomorrow. So it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. WSDT, yeah, the World Series of Day Trading event from these guys, TradeNet, and also Colmex is also part of this. So you see, it's a trading competition basically, right? So yeah, I've registered myself. I've got my credentials. I've got my platform and everything. So it should be good. I will be trading this as well, by the way, guys, just to let you know, starting tomorrow, I'll be trading this, but I will not call out anything that I trade on this because let's face it, at the end of the day, it's more of a, I've got to take it not that seriously because once I do take seriously, I just, I get too competitive and I don't like that. I need to take it as like a play thing. Yeah, well, you might want to try that now. If you can't, I think there might be. You can try it. You can definitely try it. But let me just give you. It's just here, and I usually would have posted this thing before just to for us to actually play around things. Um, it's a good competition, even though you don't win anything. Well, the idea is to win something, but you know the whole idea, the concept is good. Um, it really sort of you might actually come out a winner even though you don't win because you will learn a lot from big because you are given big account, isn't it? You're given a $240,000 demo account, buying power, and you get whatever you can from that account. I think last time I went up to I think I got 30 20k or something on that, and then I messed it up. So try that. If you think you can register, I would definitely urge you to register and this week spend time, doing the competition. It'll be good. Really? Couldn't you log in? Like, couldn't you register? I think registration might be done. No, but that's fine. I mean, missing out. Look, sometimes we have to. I, I'm not saying you do that, but I always do it. Competition on the side is always good. And you can. The thing is, with that one, you can always you can always check. Um, what you can do is, for example, when you're trading, you can always check. Um, we're talking this one, right? Yeah. So we can, when the competition starts, you would check the top 50. You can, search your own sort of, trader number, and then you can actually check where you are. And it's really like every day you can just be checking yourself, comparing with others. And there's some decent traders out there that if you compare yourself to, might not be such a bad thing. And just do your best. So, yeah, it's fun. Let's hope. I don't think I'm gonna do well this time because I'm just not in that mode at the moment where I'm hitting it out the park. I just need to look for my base hits at the moment. Yeah, so with the WSDT, this time around it's different. The rules are a bit different as well. So I believe rules are just, make whatever you can make on that $240,000 account. But if it drops below 230, I believe 10,000 less basically. If you lose 10,000 or 12,000, I might be wrong on that, 10 or 12,000. You're basically eliminated. Rules are quite simple now. Before it used to be not so simple. You basically, another rule is basically you have to trade 4 out of 7 trading days. That's always been there. And I believe it has to be day trading. Yeah. So while we are quiet at the moment on, they see Roblox just slowly creeps up. It's creeping up, but it feels heavy to me at this point. But it's still staying strong, still uptrending, nice and strongly as we mentioned earlier. But the idea was here. Even here, I missed this entry, 4160's entry. That was the one that we were actually assessing, that it analyzing it that way and waiting for that, but it just happened so quickly I couldn't take it. And now off it goes. If it does start to take out the highs, it can creep along. Roblox is one of those that I actually did really well, swing trading it on these kind of moves. So I remember that. Not for you, Zell. You are more of a scalper. So these kind of stocks are going to get you. So be careful with these kind of stocks. They usually, as I mentioned, you need to have slightly bigger stops, be slightly more patient. You just need to wait it out and be patient with it, with your trades. For scalpers, it's not going to happen. Right? All right, as I was saying, so I have to go to my settings on YouTube Studio, then type in the moderator tab, okay. Oh, I need to activate, yep, all right, yep, I can influence okay, all right, so I leave it to you, Volt or Zell. You do your thing. I'm just gonna put you on moderator on YouTube Studio as well, and yeah. Break of 42. Yeah, I mean, it was actually a better idea was around here, this candle. And then the pullback. The reason why I didn't take around 42, go back to the stream actually when it was actually happening here. Go back to the stream if you can, this area, and why didn't I take it there? That's fine, man. Take it easy. If you if you traded well this stock, right? Eventually, if you were going to trade it more and more, you were going to give. That's just a probability thing. So you did give a little bit, but not as much, hopefully. So as far as I know, you did well on pre-market, which is great. We're gonna do it on both. I'm just trying this platform that allows you to trade on, stream on both platforms. So I might try Twitch, but YouTube's always there. YouTube's the main thing. I'm not gonna change anything to that, but I'm just bringing out more. How do I say that? I'm just trying to sort of expand my options. Yeah, Zell is going to be taking Twitch. Actually, that might not be such a bad thing, Zell. Is we could easily do that once we start to get consistency, and if you're ready, then to be honest, that'll be amazing. If you can take on Twitch, Oasis can maybe take on TikTok, you know, and we have someone taking on Facebook. So that's it. We're done. Hopefully we'll that was the whole idea anyways. Like for example, these days I'm not that well. Like one of you could definitely take over, right? Zell, for example, like when you're ready, like let's say in 6 months or a year time, you're still with me. We go through a lot of extensive sort of one-on-ones and stuff like that. And yeah, you guys can definitely take over. That will be like, I could probably go to more holidays then. Nah, there won't be any kids, so you don't have to worry about that. Look at Roblox. It's just trying to attempt to take the highs out, which it seems like it wants to do that. Look at the volume coming in. Yeah, really beautiful, beautiful. Settings, and then we go to permissions, I believe. Community. Mods. Okay, here we go. We need Zell. Hold on. Approved users. Is it approved users, Zell? Published and won't be filtered. No, it's not approved users. It's moderators. But it says paste the channel URL of a user to add as moderator. So I might have to have your channel, YouTube channel link for me to add. Is that correct? Oh, that's good. TikTok, if the algos does that, yeah, that's even better. So, as I mentioned, Zell and Oasis, I know I've been saying this for a while, like bringing the pre-market trading and trading more hours, putting more effort into YB Elite and everything. I know it's around the corner, but it's just dragging a little bit because of the whole family situation here. My little one's going nursery, but not full time. Once he starts to go full time, that's when I'm gonna go, you know, pedal to the metal is what they say, right? With those plans. So bear with me. Um, it's taking a while, but you can understand, like, new place, new country, new system, new setups, everything is new. So you just gotta get used to it. So yeah, hopefully he will start to go. He will start to go within. I was hoping this week it will happen, but the whole family's under the weather at the moment. We've got flu or something, so I don't think it's gonna happen this week. If it does, I might do a test stream, pre-market streams and stuff like that, and then all that jazz. So yeah, just be patient. Yeah, it's. I think it's well, the bounce was due on big names, anyways. Um, like AMD, Netflix, all that. We were expecting a bounce coming in. I was kind of like, this 350 area bounce came in quite strongly. Actually, it really sort of didn't do anything that day. Massive gap down on Thursday, I believe, and then it just climbed up consistently. And this day in itself, that day in itself, could be an inclination, an indication to whereby SPY wants to really sort of reverse instead of just pull back now. So we might see some sort of a movement here, like daily sort of small little inside days and stuff like that. But if it starts to hold that 350, we might see a curl up and reversal coming in, which, if that happens, then we might have better opportunities on big names. I would really not like it if it happens V reversal. Like, this already doesn't look like a V reversal. It actually, we might have to see this within a month or within 2 weeks time, whether this actually will be what I'm gonna say it is. And it's too early to call it, but I'm just gonna say it. And hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Let me just bring on my epic pen. My epic pen. So what I'm thinking on the, hold on SPY's daily is a reversal pattern of, drum rolls, and this one at the moment, I don't know where it's gonna go, but we're talking about this, right? Did you get it? So that is my my analysis on the SPY in the next coming weeks. So stay tuned, guys. We'll see. That's what I see. Zell, you need to give me your link for your channel, because if I want to approve you as mod, I need your channel link. This is what it's asking. I hope I'm not actually sharing a lot of sensitive data here, but this is what it's asking. So I need to paste the channel URL of user to add as a moderator right here. Right? Oh, options. Okay. We can There's some really on YouTube. I don't know whether. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Maybe that's gonna help you more than the YouTube videos. But there are some really, really good, very visual. I could never do that. Very visual explanation of all. I will find the link for you. In the meantime, just watch them. Basic one-on-one options. It's amazing. The videos are amazing. Very clear. And once you watch it, if anything, you will have a lot of questions then. Then it's better to do a webinar. If I do a webinar now, you will not benefit from it. You will have a lot of questions. But if you watch those videos, basic one-on-ones, and if you have a lot of questions, just write them down and we will clear them out on that day. And trust me, it looks confusing. Options looks hella confusing, but it's actually not. It's very, very simple once you get the core concept of it, which we will in one webinar, not a problem. Let's write that. At Zell. I need your channel URL to you as mod. Okay. Yeah. If you want to do that, Oasis, yeah, that's what we discussed last time, didn't we? What we were mentioning is that you gotta get that level 2 right, and you can watch all year long level 2 videos. You can watch them all year long, but unless you start to actually really sort of spend time on it, like really spend time, hours and hours on it, you will not start to read it properly. Once you start to read, let's say, how many hours would it require? Let's say if you're doing 1 month of level 2, 1 month of every day, I would say about 20 to 30 hours, and I'm just giving you the minimum, right? 20 to 30 hours of consistently paying attention to level 2s on stocks that are in play. And then you will start to pick up things, right? So for that reason, you needed that level 2. So get yourself level 2. Doesn't matter. I think even if it costs, it's worth it in the long run. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Again, level 2. We will discuss that obviously in the future webinars. But let him even if it is large stocks, doesn't matter. What Zell needs to do is he needs to read level 2. He needs to look at. His eyes needs to get used to it, like, and then certain things like reading numbers on it should be a automated thing. If you can't even read the numbers, let's say, for example, we're looking at this, right? Like 36689. Before I say it, my mind is reading it faster, like before I can say it, right? So it has to be that way for you to actually implement the level 2 read, right? So you've got to practice. Yeah, on large caps, it really doesn't. But on certain big levels, it will. Certain big levels, it does. Even Tesla, you can actually do the level 2, but it's not as, I would say, reliable as you would find it on stocks like, let's say, for example, Cano, right? Right over here, I could easily read the level 2 here. Like very, very easy to read, very easy to see the heaviness on the stock or momentum on the stock. So like on these low price stocks, low float stocks. Even Roblox at one point on these kind of levels, if you were watching it, level 2, why did it jump? Hold on. So when I was mentioning it here, you could read that level 2 on these. Yeah, you gotta tape read this. It's one of those things. It's part of the trading, and if you don't know how to read tape, you're actually putting yourself at a disadvantage, massive disadvantage actually. Because you know, let's say you go for hunting, right? Maybe that's not a good example for some people. I like to give examples that make sense. Let's say, for argument's sake, we are only like 3 of us here. We're adults, right? So go to hunting, you've prepared everything, and then level 2 tape reading is like when you pull that trigger, right? Just before you pull that trigger, you actually point, and if that makes the whole thing, right? If you point at the wrong place and you pull the trigger, what happens? Right? You basically have you know, a gun that doesn't have a bullet, the bullet's missed, you're just wasting your time, things like that, right? You've done all the work, you went there, you prepared yourself, but that last minute, just before you pull that trigger, that work that you needed to do, which is to basically, you know, aim properly, is your level 2, is your tape reading. That I can't put it any simpler than that. So go to hunting if you like, but make sure you aim properly. Yeah, that's how important it is. If anybody's watching this stream, I cannot stress it enough. If you don't know level 2, what it means, just start searching, Google search, YouTube search it. Start working your way around, knowing first of all what it is, how it's used, why it's used. I would go in this sort of structure. What it is, what is level 2, why is it used, and how it's used. That step you need to take. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, I'm gonna add you, Zell. Control V. Is that Y U Chang? Y U Chang? Why you change? Is that the one? Zell? Why you change? Why you Chang? I can't get. I think why you change, right? No, your channel name, bro. Zell, I'm linking your channel name and it says why you change. Look, I'm showing you. Look what I'm looking at. Look, these are my other mods, which is basically Stream Elements Restream. That's the platform. But this is yours link. This is your link. Is that your channel? That's not you, bro. You gave me another. I was about to add somebody else as a mod. Give me a proper link. Dude. Let's copy this one now. Dude. Hold on. Okay, so now, what? Hold on. Okay, that should work it. Let's save it, see if it works. Somehow. Let's click on it if it. Yeah, that is your channel. Yeah, I think it was this proper link. I just copied the link. I should have basically highlighted the text instead, which I did. So hopefully it's working. Let me know if it's working, by the way. Yeah, do let me know if it works. Oh yeah, it's added you. Yep, definitely. I can see that now. Yes, sir. There you go. I'm sweating like a pig. Oh, 100 messages. Restream. Thank you, Restream. We crossed that 100 message limit. All right, let's have a look at what are we looking at. Let me change the webcam. Oh, actually, I need to add. I haven't added that, but Peggy looked really decently short. It's just a fading. There's more room on these stocks, huge rooms, like Cano, for example. I was mentioning short here, 780s. Look at this, all-day drifter. What else was I mentioning for short? USB. I think I was looking at USB for short as well. Yeah, I believe so. The daily is a little bit off on that. Could have been if I did trade today, it would have been a really good day for me. I can say that much for sure. ATXI for sure, but it didn't go very far. Roblox is do you expect it to be doing a bigger pullback anyways, Roblox? Yeah. So I believe my thingy doesn't work here. My bots. I don't think it works. No. How do I set it up? Although it's not looking really decent for the volume is really bad, but there was a really nice, not much of a room though, but there was an Uzi set up on BBBY. Look at this thing, BBBY. Like, we're coming back from 30. In fact, we are coming back from further. We're talking, I believe 50. Yeah, there you go. So 55s, and now it's trading at. Hasn't done a split, has it? No, it hasn't. Actually, it was trading at 55, close to 60s. BBBY. Now it's trading porting at 5. Crazy. If I were to do a YouTube welcome or Discord, IMPX. INPX. This one? Honestly, I don't see anything apart from, yeah, there is room if it starts to break the low of day. I don't see anything. It was something was there a bit before, yes, but right now I don't see, because it's right at the lows at the moment. It's right at the lows at the moment. Something before that maybe, but if it does pop towards, yeah, daily looks interesting. More room, gaps up. This could be also one of the faders. Could be also one of the faders, but it's the way it's traded. It's really choppy. But overall, general direction of a trade for the day is down. So it is weak for sure. Now, I think, yeah, that's just a little bit this one. So it broke this trend line here. This level of volume profile, this is the low of the volume profile, I believe. So it needs to break that. So maybe early, yeah. I will not take it. I'll not take it. I just don't see much clarity there. But I see what you're looking at. I see what you're looking at, bro. Dude. Let's have a look at this. There's our Uzi setup played out really nicely. And over here as well, it would have been a bit difficult to catch this actually. Maybe if, yeah, this was also successful Uzi, but it would have been a bit difficult to catch it unless you've actually traded trend line. Maybe even trend line didn't actually work out. No, I'm not gonna put something that's I wouldn't actually take. So it would have been difficult. The trade was here to the VWAP. No worries, man. Zell, have a good one. Take it easy. I will catch you tomorrow, hopefully. All right, buddy. Cheers. So DKNG was a good, successful trade for us. Let's have a look at fuel cell. Nope. IMRA, nope. I wouldn't take that. Path. Okay, path is right about now. Is there's an Uzi. It's a chase 1214. Idea was that 1220, 1217s. In fact, even right now is a trade for short. So you could either put your stop on the, let me just zoom in, on the top 1220s, which is really tiny, 6-7 cents, or ideally it will be 1227s, which is 10 cents stop. On these kind of sort of trades, you want to put it at the highs of 1227s at the high of day. Yeah, I think there is a short on this one, PATTH, all the way towards 1190s. Yep. And let's have a look at the other one. This is also looking decent. Right about now, actually, your stop would be 165.38, 164. Right about now, 164, 165.40, $1.50 stop, but your target is 162s. So $2. So definitely way more than you're risking. Definitely. The only issue with this one is this here is yesterday's highs, and it's really strong, and it's actually yesterday's high could act as support, previous resistance as in acting as support. But I think if this breaks, then you could definitely achieve that target easily, maybe even lower. So that's looking decent as well. Some really decent setups for our Uzi. Really decent setups. Yeah, very, very successful. Most of them were successful. Cool. Anyways, so that will be it for me for the day, guys. I didn't trade today at all. Simply for the fact that I'm not feeling that great. I'm not 100%, so I'm not going to risk my account just for the sake of trading. I did mention what I was thinking. I did share with you guys what my thought process was on these stocks that I was watching. And there were some really decent trades that was happening if you were paying attention. On Roblox, we were looking at longs. This was the trend line break that I was looking at, and it broke here with some decent volume. Go back to this area or here that I was mentioning. And then there was another opportunity to take it here. I didn't take it because I wanted to wait for that pullback, which it did. And then on that bounce, I could not take it. 4160s was the long opportunity there with a stop under 4120s. Very small compared to the potential target of high of day, which it achieved. So this would have been a great trade. ATXI, I was looking for shorts, but I wasn't really sort of looking for that much on it. Cano, definitely. Right here, I actually missed a short on it, 785. As I was talking about it, let's see. Cano, as I was talking about it, 786, it just, I think it dropped here, and I didn't want to chase it. I think, yeah. So that would have been a nice trade. We did have some really decent trades that's running. Would have been a nice day to trade. Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Wish you the best of luck, and I will catch you tomorrow. Stay safe. Take it easy, guys.